Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Polymath, and today I'm going to be running through and doing a quick tutorial on Polymath Relate, which is our teacher studio. So this is our dashboard just to get started. This is where you can find kind of the really key things that you need to get started with Polymath. We have the Enter Island button if you're running kind of full class games. On the right here we have quick settings. These will be unique if you're on the world mode or the quiz mode. We have your leaderboard if you've joined one, and we have a kind of a quick view of your students, whether they've joined and played, and whether they've practiced at home and when they last practiced as well. And so kind of that's your overview. On the bottom left here, we have quick links to get into Polymath. So your classroom link is the link that you'll share with students, so it's really easy for them to get on. And your classroom code is the other way that you can do that. And here's another button to enter the island. Now, if we go to settings, we've got a couple of key settings here. The classroom setting, this is going to set the curriculum level for your entire class. Now, under students, you can override this per student. The next setting is student access. If you're on the world mode, your students will need to log in. If you're in the quiz mode, your students won't need to log in. So I'm in the world mode, so I can choose whether I want them to log in with player code, Google, or Clever. I can also add more students here, which you can also do in the students page. Now, level of play is where you change whether you want the world mode or the quiz mode. I've got world mode turned on, so I've got toggles around building in classroom and running around on the classroom island. If I turn that off, all those settings go away, and I can decide how many players per device that I want to enable, because device sharing is a option when you're in the quiz mode. So I'm going to pop that back on. The last thing we have in the settings page is if you want to add any other teachers to your class, if you have a supporting teacher, or if you share a class with a teacher, this is where you can add their email address. They can see all the students' progress just like you, and they can run games as well. So if we go to the students page, there are a couple of key things here. Firstly, you can manage your students. So you can edit their name, you can delete them. Right here, there's a button that allows you to add students on the top right. And you can also override their year level. So we can see that we're set to US grade 3, but perhaps for Charlie, I want him at a US grade 4. You can also get their unique codes, which is important for the world mode of Polymath. And the last thing that I think is quite important to mention is you can print student codes here. And it's an easy way to give all your students their unique codes really quickly. There's also instructions for how to connect at home. We've made parent cards so that it's super easy for your parents to join as well. If we go to the leaderboards page, this is where you can join a leaderboard. So if you want to compete against other classes in your school, or maybe even in your state or your district, or whoever really, you can share your unique leaderboard code. You can create a new one and share the code. Or if someone's made one, they can share the code with you, and you can join a leaderboard with the invite code right here. The last things are this little toggle here on the top left. So we've got Team Polymath, that's our current classroom. But if you click on this, you'll be able to create new classrooms or toggle between classrooms that you currently are part of. So you can add new classrooms here. And then the last bit is your profile. So this is where you can change your avatar and change your nickname, which is what your students will see. And that is the tour of Polymath Relate for teachers.